Hi guys, welcome back to another live video. So yesterday we received a new tutorial. I uploaded a new tutorial of this particular stitch, using it to make a beautiful maxi skirt with a high slit on it. And I just thought to myself, there may be questions of how to work this project in rounds, and I should give you some options of how to use that stitch. So that's what I'm trying to do here. I am trying to work on a project when working that same exact stitch in rounds, and I'm trying to follow the same exact color palette, but somehow I don't have some of the colors anymore. I've run out of some colors like navy blue, like I don't know. I'm just going with the flow, but once I get to a color that I no longer have, then I just replace it with the next color, which looks almost the same. That doesn't change the look of the piece so much. So yeah, I thought some people may want to create something while working the pattern in rounds, and for those people who want to do that, then you're going to have to follow my next tutorial, which I don't know. Can you guys guess what it is? If you can guess, I don't know if you can guess from this particular image. I don't know how many people will be able to guess, but yeah, that's what I'm working on right now. Look at how small this piece is. This is an adult size piece, by the way. It's not for a baby. That's the hint that I'm giving you guys. I usually don't do baby stuff. I'm not into it. I just prefer adult pieces because I find them more flattering, more flexible. So yeah. I don't know if you guys have tried out my most recent tutorial, because I uploaded one yesterday, the maxi skirt. That took me a while to make because, as you can see, change of colors, and then it's a maxi skirt up to the feet, and then you have to work on the fringe, and then it has so many aspects, but it is satisfying. All the effort you put in, at the end of the day, it looks beautiful and very colorful. So it's a project that can be perfect for scrap yarn. So if you have any scrap yarn lying around, this is a project that you can try out. You don't even have to just use 9 colors like I did. Like for me, I did 9 colors and I kept repeating those 9 colors again and again all the way to the feet. But you can get any colors of your choice and just do 2 rows if you wish, or 4 rows, whatever you prefer, as long as you just follow the same exact pattern. So it's a very beautiful scrap yarn project that can help you get rid of those small balls of yarn. As you can see here, I have this, and I'm definitely going to use it for the next color so that I get rid of it and it does something useful. Hi, how are you? I'm good. How are you? I actually woke up feeling a little bit lazy today. I've just gotten some energy right now. I wanted to just come on the desk, I record a little bit, and then I just go to the compound and crochet in, like, when I'm just looking at nature, grass, and all that. So that's what I'm trying to do right now. Just get done with the recording here, catching up with you guys, and then I can go and crochet in the grass with fresh air and all that. So that will get me a little bit more relaxed. A baby dress? No, this is not a baby dress. This is not a baby project. I'm not so into baby projects, but maybe one time I will try to push myself into them. So I'm using this fingering weight yarn. That's why it's flowy. As the project grows, it will become much lighter and much more bouncy, like what we had for our skirt. Let me actually get it right now. Okay, someone is asking, what are you making? I'm making a piece inspired by this particular project that we worked on yesterday. This is the tutorial that we have, the latest tutorial that we have on the YouTube channel. And you can see the stitch. And for me, I am working it in rounds. So if you're trying to figure out how to work in rounds, I'm going to sort you out in my next video. And yeah, as you can see, the next color here was supposed to be a navy blue. It looks blackish, but I've decided to drop a royal blue instead. So yeah, that's what I'm working on. This project will teach you how to work in rounds using the same exact stitch. So once you learn the rounds, then you're going to decide for yourself what you want to use this project for, what to make out of this particular design. Hi. I was actually working with this beautiful hook before. I got it, I think, in 2023, I believe. And it was beautiful, but I find it a little bit long, so it keeps hitting onto the table, which I hate that sound so much. So every time I start a project with this, it's actually a very beautiful hook and it's very smooth, but somehow it's too long. I need to work with it when I'm not on this desk, maybe when I'm just seated around home and all. So I tend to draw closer to these two hooks, but this is my favorite 3mm crochet hook. In the beginning, I used to work with a double strand of this exact yarn and bigger hooks, for example, a 5mm, a 4.5, and they used to give me chunky projects. I'm no longer really pleased with the outcome of a double strand unless if I can't avoid it. I prefer a single strand these days. So you'll be seeing some more projects using a single strand. And for those people who have been waiting for a male collection, men's pieces, I'm working on that as well. That's in the pipeline. And I'm going to be dropping some designs for guys on my page, because so many people are like, you only create designs for women, you're only into the female designs and all that. That's because it's very easy to master the female body than the male, because at the end of the day, when I know more of the female body than the male body, but I've tried to do my research and I am currently working on some male designs, shirts, pants. So you'll be seeing some of those dropping on the channel as well. Just stay tuned for that. I want to introduce some masculinity onto the channel so that you guys can give it a try. Bonjour. That's the only thing I know in French, but I hope I said it right. Hi. Oh, at the beginning of this project, I just felt like the rows were quite short, but somehow it feels like the rows are increasing, as if I'm doing some increases somewhere, yet I'm not. Oh my God, you've just gone deep into the language. I don't know much of French. I can only greet, that's all. Oh, it's a long round. This is going to take a while. I didn't think it was this long. Oh, this hook has that sound, that little squeaky sound. Some people say you rub it against your hair. I don't usually do that. I just let it be. Maybe I can switch back to this one that doesn't make that noise. I think this hook has actually become old. I need to replace it as well. Hi. This also has the squeaky sound. I don't think I'm going to escape this sound. Let me try the yellow one. This one has an error. It has something that scratches the yarn on the tip of the hook, which is very uncomfortable to work with. I don't know what happened. It's going to slow me down because it's going to keep pinching the yarn. So you can see that it has some sort of scratches on the side. So somehow it's not the most comfortable hook to work with. Let's see. I think I have a 3mm here as well. Let's see if this can work for me. This one is at a bad angle. So I need to do some check on my hooks and get rid of the ones that have errors or problems. This is one of them. This is another. I'm just left with these two. And I need to buy a new set, I think. And I'm going to buy this type. This is my favorite type of hooks. I just prefer the grip of the rubber handle is very, very comfortable. And it's lightweight, and also it's not too long that it hits onto the table when I'm working. So it's very comfortable to work with. So this is the type I'm going to buy. I'll buy a set or two just for backup. Oh my God, this has taken me forever. I didn't think the round was going to be this long. But I think actually the even rounds are longer than the odd rounds because the process is quite different. This one has more details than the odd round. The odd round is just a straightforward round. So this one is the one that creates that sort of difficult pattern. I taught this stitch, by the way, about 2 years ago. And yeah, I had to just go back to it and make use of that particular stitch. Someone is saying, what size of yarn are you using? Is it a size 3 or 4? I don't think this is a size 3. I think it's a size 2. It's not indicated on the wrapping, but based on what I know, it may not be a size 3. I think it's a size 2. Size 4 is quite thick. This is a fingering weight yarn, but when it comes to the size, those details are not indicated on the wrapping. So I had to do only 2 rounds of this blue. Someone is saying, I started crocheting clothes by making a cardigan using your tutorial. Thank you for instilling a love of crochet clothes in me. You're welcome. Rub a fabric softer. over your hook to take away the squeaky sound. Which kind of fabric? A fabric softener? Did you mean a fabric softener, or I don't know? So I'm going to switch colors. I had a little yellow here. I don't know where I've placed it. Where could it be? It's here. This is, are you American? No, I'm not. Okay, so I'm jumping onto my next color, and I'm not American, I'm Ugandan. A dry cloth. Okay, let me try that right now, and we see if we shall get some results. Okay. This is interesting. I think it's much better. I've just rubbed it on to my leggings that I'm wearing right now, and it feels a lot better than it was before, not making as much sound as it was originally. Thank you so much, Frances. Thank you so much for the idea. So every time it will be making a sound, I just take a break and rub it on a cloth. Have you had that, guys? For those people who may be having the same exact challenge as me, please, when you get that squeaky sound, just rub it on a cloth. I hope it works for you as well. It has worked for me. I think I'm seeing a difference on a live video. So are we still getting the squeaky sound? No. But initially, we were getting that kind of uncomfortable sound, but it's no longer there. So that's a tip that baby, are we making a baby piece? No, we are not. But it could be, it can be if I want it to be, but this is not what I intend to make. But maybe I can transform it into one later on. Let me just get a little length, and then I will decide whether to transform it into a baby dress. Actually, we can have a matching set for mommy and baby. I think that will be very interesting. For a person with a baby girl. All right, this is going to take me forever, but yeah, I just wanted to come on here to give you an update of what to expect next. This is a surprise piece. You'll be seeing it on my channel anytime soon. If I happen to finish it up today, it will come out today. If I happen to finish it tomorrow, it will come out tomorrow, but not later than tomorrow. So the last skirt you made is the size 3 or 4. As I had mentioned, this yarn doesn't indicate the size of the yarn, but I believe it's just a fingering weight yarn, and I don't know the size. They don't mention it on the wrapping. So yeah, it's a very light yarn, but when it comes to the size, I believe it may be a size 2, because I've seen a size 3 and it's much thicker than this one. So I hope that information helps you pick out perfect yarn project. That's the biggest challenge that we have here. Our yarn is very cheap, but it also doesn't give all the details that we need. So once you use it for a project and someone is asking for all these details, yet the factory didn't even bother to indicate those details onto the wrapping, then it becomes very difficult to explain to the person who is asking the questions. I wish our companies could do better. I wish there were yarn companies here. We don't have here. So most of our yarn is imported from Kenya. And yeah, so somehow you can't reach out to those people to give corrections or rant about specific things because you're not even in their country. So hi. These rounds are quite long. I didn't expect to experience this, but I wish we could get robin or seagull combined or mixed like rainbow cake yarn. Oh, I don't think you're going to get that. I don't see it happening anyway. So maybe just keep wishing and praying that they do. But I don't think they're going to put out cake yarn for those specific brands. I was actually thinking of making one, but on a yarn winder, coming up with some sort of combination, but that's for another time. I still have a lot to do. I can't venture into that. But when I do, I'll come on here and give the results and see how it went. I'll show you how it went. Okay, so this is how far we've gone, and this piece is looking quite pretty. So I'll see you guys again on my channel when we are learning how to make something out of it. So thanks for watching. Have a lovely day. Bye.